Y'all know what it is. We back. It's the Box Clink and more. Shout out to everybody on the boxing grind. We talking about Jermell Charlo potentially facing Kell Brook. Eddie Hearn, I linked this interview in the description, says that it tells Jermell to send an offer, so they acknowledge that he is the A side, but Brook is probably a better known commodity. I agree with that. But he says, Mel is the world champion, and then send an offer. Turn around and then I read that Kell Brook said he wants to fight in June, but he want another step up fight before he hops in another tough battle. Like I said, you can't believe nothing Eddie Hearn says, and if you guys do, you idiots. He is exposing himself time and time again for a lying piece of shit promoter that he is. He's from that same Bob Arum tree, trying to lie and manipulate the media to make their guy seem better. Better in the situation. Look here, Kell Brook, he don't want that work. Eddie said, we'll be Spence at 54. Now do y'all starting to see and hear that this dude is an idiot and trying to just pump up his own fighters and protecting his young. He don't want no problems, bro. It's already known what Kell Brook wants to do. Kell Brook wants to retire by the end of the year. It's basically, they want to get him the belt versus what Saddam Ali got. Lima Smith and Saddam Ali is supposed to be the co-feature for Triple G and Canelo 2. And then Kell Brook is going to take on that winner. And then, potentially, get Amir Khan in the ring. And then I think he's going to ride off in the sunset. He talking about, I'm putting all champions at 154 on notice. He was just talking about how unsure he was at going on 154. And he didn't think he was big enough, to compete up there and wanted to fight at catchweight. This dude is so shaky and mentally whack, bro. Kell Brook ain't nothing. Kell Brook ain't shit. He'll beat Amir Khan. He possibly could beat Lima Smith or the Sam Ali winner. I give him that. But as far as, facing a guy like Errol Spence again at 154 or Jermell Charlo, he gonna get decapitated, man. No two ways around it. Jermell will knock the fuck out of Kell Brook out. That's a bad matchup. He ain't athletic enough. He ain't big enough, strong enough. He too small. That Charlo boy big. Jermell could be a middleweight for real. And he'll dominate Kell Brook. Kell Brook will be a fool to step in the ring with him. He'll be a fool to step in the ring with Hurd or Lauren. Those three, he not even in the same stratosphere class as them, man. They A class at 154. He E class. And I ain't talking about a Benz. And when I say, why I say Hurd is A class, Hurd is just too big. Hurd would destroy him. Too big. Kell Brook could box. He probably box him for a few rounds, but after a while, Hurd gonna break that face in. We all know what it is. Kell Brook, he ain't the fleet of foot. He ain't twinkle toes. He ain't got good movement or fluid movement. He good enough, but you dealing with guys with great movement. We talking about Erislandy Lara and Jermell Charlo. They move fast and they just destroy Kell Brook. Kell Brook is a fish out of water. He need to, follow the yellow brick road to Amir Khan and getting that Saddam Ali WBO belt. And that's if he can beat Saddam Ali. That's a nice little fight as well, if he can get past Lima Smith. Now, can he beat Lima Smith? Yeah, he'd destroy him. But Saddam Ali, that's a pick 'em fight. But I understand. I feel him that he wants to get another step up fight. But don't go saying you putting 154 champions on notice, but you want another tune-up fight. Then you putting your foot in your mouth. You doing what Eddie does all the time. You definitely putting your foot in your mouth. You can't be doing that. Just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Just shut the hell up. Just go get you another tune-up. Everybody can accept that. But when you get to talking and saying things like, oh, yeah, I'm putting the champions on notice, and then you fuck around and fight another bum. I mean, come on. I mean, Rebanchko, nobody held him in high regards. He didn't even come to win. He had some hoop shorts on with some letters on it. Whoever step up fight beat it this time, I don't know and really don't care. I'm waiting for him to fight Amir Khan and then retire into the sunset. But he gonna fuck with Texas getting beat again. Jermell Charlo will destroy Kell Brook. That's not even a competitive fight. That's not competitive, I'm just keeping it real. Lara and Brook, not competitive. Hurd and Brook, competitive until Hurd knock him out. Shit, who he gonna fight? He ain't gonna fight none of the young American killers. He not gonna fight the J-Rock. He not gonna fight Nathaniel Gallimore. He not gonna fight Valens Monterose. He ain't fight nobody like that. It'd be a Euro person, Euro guy. But if you really got ambitions on being a real champion at 154 pounds, he gonna get him an American opponent that can kind of mimic some of that American style. That movement, you know, a little slickness. I don't know who's out there, I mean, but Nathaniel Gallimore, I mean, Kell Brook, that'd be a solid fight. Gallimore might break his face in, though, so, but that's too dangerous for him, a comeback fight. I mean, J-Rock, you know, he might be too, I mean, he should beat J-Rock, but J-Rock might just be too athletic for him. You know, might too be big, might too be too strong for him, but, you know, it'll be interesting to see their selection process and what Eddie does with Kell Brook, but I already know what it is. It's trying to get the WBO belt, do Saddam Ali, Lima Smith, and then he trying to get the American clash, and I ain't mad at him. Get your money and get out. Because you putting 154-pounders on notice. You ain't on that level. You can't fuck with the 3 champions other than Saddam Ali. You probably can beat him, but you ain't beating Hurd, Lara, and Charlo. It's just not going to happen. And he knows it in his heart. He knows he ain't going down that route. You know, he going to, you know, oh, Eddie said, oh, send an offer, Charlo. You know, he always telling people to send offers. You know what I'm saying? And then the fight don't happen. That's how you know the fight can happen. When he says send an offer, you might as well forget about it. Don't even waste your time sending an offer. You know, and you know, but Kell, you know, he's a solid fighter, but he never proved shit at 147. That's what goes up under the rug. He never proved shit. You mean, he beat Sean Porter. He was on the track to proving something. Then he jumps up 2 weight classes when he could have fought Jesse Vargas and unified and really cemented his legacy at 147 pounds by becoming a unified champion. But he jumped up 2 weight classes for money. He get his face broke. His career pretty much, you know, going over after Earl Spence destroyed him. So, I mean, this guy could have sat at 147, unified belts, and then really became a major player and put his name in history books and try to unify some more belts and fought Earl Spence and see what happened then. But at the end of the day, he mismanaged that career. It wasn't Eddie's fault. You know, Eddie told him not to do it, but he took his career into his own hands. Then, you know, you can live with that. You know, when you make a decision for yourself, you take it in your own hands and it don't work out. It wasn't nobody's decision but Kell Brook, and I salute him for being a true warrior. You know, fighting Golovkin, come back down fighting Earl Spence. But at the end of the day, he should just unify with Jesse Vargas, squared up with Earl Spence, and then roll the dice and see what happened. But he didn't do that. And now they going around saying that they better than Earl Spence at 54. Earl Spence already said, I'll come up there and tag that ass, get a championship belt. They're not going to answer that knock on the door with Earl Spence. Eddie doesn't believe that Kell Brook is better than Earl Spence, trust me. You know, he just say dumb stuff to say dumb stuff for the sake of his fighters and to boost his fighters' confidence up. Everybody know damn well Kell Brook will not make it out that fight alive. Or well, let me say that. He won't make it out that fight the same. He will retire. And he don't want Earl Spence no more. He don't want to be in there with that animal. He know that. He just, you know, I hate fighters that just try to make excuses. And then if he get beat again, it's gonna be another excuse. You know, it's going to be excuse after excuse after excuse. You know, but at the end of the day, Kell Brook ain't deviating away from that plan. Jermell Charlo, Arizona Large, Air Swift Park, they not in the plan. Lima Smith, Saddam Ali, Amir Khan, that's the plan. Most definitely. The WBO belt and then fighting Amir Khan. And Amir Khan got to be Philip Greco, so we'll see what goes down with that. But at the end of the day, Kell Brook is a fish out of water at 54. I mean, those guys are too athletic, the top guys. Like I said, Charlo will decapitate him. That'll be a waste of TV time because I already know the results. Kell Brook is not the same caliber fighter, you know, as Charlo is. Don't say that right now, especially at 54, but we gone.